Are we living in the end times? With wars raging, natural disasters becoming more frequent, and societies in turmoil, many are asking this question. Today we'll explore ancient prophecies from the Bible that speak of the end times and connect them with the current events unfolding around us. From the wars in Ukraine, in Israel, to the conflicts in Taiwan, from the increase in natural disasters to the chilling symbolism in modern media, we will delve into the prophetic writings of Daniel, Matthew, 2 Timothy, Revelation, and more. Join us as we uncover what these ancient texts might be saying about our world today and what it means for the future. The Bible is a treasure trove of prophetic insights, many of which have fascinated and puzzled readers for centuries. These prophecies often describe events that will precede the end of the world as we know it, leading to the establishment of God's kingdom. In the book of Daniel, we find some of the most detailed and vivid descriptions of the end times. In Daniel 2, we read about King Nebuchadnezzar's dream of a great statue made of various metals, symbolizing successive kingdoms. The feet, made of iron mixed with clay, represent a divided kingdom that will exist in the final days. This image signifies a period of instability and fragmentation, much like the geopolitical tensions we see today. Consider the war in Ukraine, a conflict that has not only devastated a nation, but also drawn in global powers, creating a dangerous and volatile situation. This war, along with others around the world, echoes the prophecy in Matthew 24:6-7, where Jesus warns of wars and rumors of wars as signs of the end times. The Bible describes these events as the beginning of birth pains, indicating that more intense trials are to come. The Middle East, a region often at the heart of biblical prophecy, continues to be a flashpoint of conflict. The war in Israel and surrounding tensions remind us of Zechariah 12:3, which states that Jerusalem will become a burdensome stone for all people. This prophecy suggests that events in this region will be pivotal in the unfolding of end-time events. In the Asia-Pacific region, the rising tension between China and Taiwan has raised concerns of potential conflict. Daniel 11:40-45 speaks of a king of the north and a king of the south clashing in a great war, which some interpret as a symbolic reference to geopolitical powers in the end times. While interpretations vary, the growing hostilities in Asia cannot be ignored in the context of global prophecy. The Bible also speaks of natural disasters as signs of the end times. In Matthew 24:7-8, Jesus mentions famines, earthquakes, and pestilences as part of the beginning of sorrows. Today, we witness an unprecedented increase in natural disasters. Earthquakes are more frequent, hurricanes more powerful, and wildfires more destructive. These events remind us of Romans 8:22, where Paul writes, "We know that the whole creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time." But it's not just the earth that groans. Humanity itself shows signs of moral and spiritual decay. In 2 Timothy 3:1-5, Paul describes the last days as perilous times, characterized by people being lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. This description seems increasingly accurate as we observe society's growing coldness and lack of empathy. Even in cultural and entertainment events, we see signs that many interpret as ominous. The 2024 Paris Olympics opening ceremony, for example, featured imagery that some viewers found disturbing and foreboding. Such displays can be seen as echoes of Revelation 13:16-17, which warns of a time when a global power will influence all aspects of life, including cultural expressions and commerce. The convergence of these signs, wars, natural disasters, moral decay, and cultural shifts, raises a pressing question. Are we witnessing the fulfillment of end-time prophecies? While no one can know the exact time or day, as Jesus himself said in Matthew 24:36, these events certainly align with the warnings given in Scripture. Yet amid these troubling signs, the Bible offers hope and guidance. In Matthew 24:13, Jesus encourages his followers, "But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved." The call to faithfulness is clear. While the world may seem chaotic and unpredictable, believers are encouraged to hold fast to their faith and to be vigilant. This is a time for spiritual preparedness and community. Hebrews 10:25 advises believers not to give up meeting together, but to encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. In these uncertain times, it's essential to find strength in faith and in the support of a like-minded community. Ultimately, the prophecies of the Bible point toward a climax, the return of Jesus Christ. Revelation 19:11-16 describes this event as the triumphant return of the King of Kings, who will establish his kingdom of peace and justice. This hope is central to Christian faith and offers a counterbalance to the fear and anxiety that can arise from current events. As we reflect on the prophecies and signs, it's crucial to approach these topics with both discernment and hope. While it's tempting to see every global crisis as a direct fulfillment of prophecy, Jesus warned against setting dates or being led astray by false prophets. Instead, he called his followers to be watchful, prayerful, and ready. In these times, studying the Bible and understanding its prophecies can provide comfort and clarity. It helps us recognize the bigger picture in God's overarching plan. Whether we are truly in the final days or simply witnessing another cycle of history, the teachings of Jesus and the apostles offer timeless wisdom for living with integrity, compassion, and hope. As we navigate these challenging times, it's essential to focus on what we can do to make a positive difference. Jesus taught us to love our neighbors, care for the needy, and spread the good news of God's kingdom. In doing so, we not only prepare ourselves, but also help bring healing and hope to a troubled world. In the end, we are called to be lights in the darkness, to stand firm in our faith, and to share the message of hope found in Jesus Christ. The Bible's prophecies are not meant to cause fear, but to encourage us to live with purpose and conviction. As we face an uncertain future, let us remember the words of Revelation 21:4, where God promises a time when He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. This is the ultimate hope for those who believe, the promise of a new heaven and a new earth, where justice, peace, and love will reign forever. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of end-time prophecies and their relevance to our world today. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Let's continue to seek understanding, share hope, and live with purpose in these challenging times.